Hi, everyone. My name is Dashrath Rajput, currently studying in fifth semester from CSC DS department. Our topic is single server, sharding, master server replication, peer-to-peer replication, combining sharding and replication. Single server. If deployed as a single server and it fails, or as a cluster and the shared storage fails, the database becomes unavailable. In contrast to relational technology, a distributed NoSQL database partitions and distributes data to multiple database instances with no shared resource. NoSQL, it means not a structured query language database, store data differently than relational tables. NoSQL database come in a very variety of types based on their data model. The main types are document. Second one is key value. Third one is wide column and graph. They provide flexible schemas and scale easily with large amount of big data and higher user loads. Next one is sharding. When people use the term NoSQL database, they typically use it to refer to any non-relational database. Some say the term NoSQL stands for non-SQL. It does not have a structured query language like relational database. In relational database, we store the information or data in form of rows and columns, where rows are nothing but attributes. We say that in rows, uh, attributes are nothing but cardinality. We say cardinality. In rows, we say tuples. We store the tuples or data in the form of rows and attributes in the form of columns, so that our data is safe and secured, and for our own purpose, we can use it easily and access it easily. Sharding, when people use the term NoSQL database, they typically use it to refer to any non-relational database. Some say the term NoSQL stands for non-SQL, while others say it stands for not in only SQL. Either we most agree that NoSQL database store data in a more natural and flexible way. NoSQL, as opposed to SQL, is a database. A document-oriented database stores data in documents similar to JSON, JavaScript object notation objects. Each document contains pair of fields and values. The values can typically be a variety of types, including things like strings, numbers. Next one is Booleans, arrays, or even other objects. A document database offers a flexible data model, much suited for semi-structured and typically unstructured data sets. They also support nested structures. We also seen in the nested concept in the C programming, like we write one loop. Inside that loop, another one loop is there. Inside that one, another loop is there. That is nested loop. We also call as independent loops. Likewise, they also support nested structures, making it easy to represent complex relationships or hierarchical data. Graph database. Graph database is nothing but a graph database stores data in the form of nodes and edges. Nodes typically store information about people, places, and things like nouns, while edges store information about the relationship between the nodes. They work well for high. Wide column stores store data in tables, rows, and dynamic columns. The data is stored in tables, however, unlike traditional SQL databases. Next one is connected data, where the relationships or patterns may not be very obvious initially. Examples of graph database are Neo4j and Amazon Neptune. MongoDB also provides graph traversal capabilities using the $graph lookup stage of the aggregation pipeline. Below is an example of how data is stored. Multimodal databases support more than one type of NoSQL data model, so that developers can choose based on their application requirements. These databases have a unified database engine that can handle multiple data models within a database instance. Examples are Cosmos database and Arango database. Thank you.